Well, good afternoon. We've got a special treat for you on this Friday afternoon. I'm meteorologist Terry Ellison here at WBZ. We are just days away from not one, but two deliveries to the moon, packed with cutting-edge scientific investigations and innovative technologies that will shed new light on our nearest neighbor and expand the U.S.'s robotic presence on the moon. Joining us now is Ray Allensworth to talk about the upcoming pair of moon landings and the new NASA hardware making its way there. Thank you for joining us. Ray Allensworth,
yeah, thanks for having me.
Firefly Spacecraft Program Director. Thank you for joining us. So this is an exciting time for lunar exploration with two deliveries filled with science and technology just days away from touching down. Can you talk about how NASA is investigating the American companies to support a growing lunar economy?
Absolutely. So Firefly Aerospace is partnering with NASA's CLIPS project, so the Commercial Lunar Payload Services project, to send scientific payloads and collect data on the moon. And Firefly is really excited to do our first lunar delivery, and we'll land on March 2nd with all 10 payloads on board.
And these landers are going to be very different parts, going to very different parts of the moon, one to a mountainous area in an ancient volcanic basin on the near side, and the other to a plateau near the moon's south pole. What's the value of exploring different locations on the moon and the different data you want to collect from these locations?
Absolutely. So Firefly's lander is going to Mare Crisium, which is that basaltic plain in the northern hemisphere. It's in kind of the northeast quadrant of the moon. And it was really specifically chosen for the payloads that we have on board that really want to study the lunar regolith on the surface. And so these payloads are really well suited for that particular area of the moon.
Are you able to highlight some of the science and technology instruments that these landers are carrying?
Absolutely. So we have a wide variety of payloads on board. I'll give a few examples. We have a drill on board that will be drilling into the lunar surface and measuring temperature under the surface. We also have several cameras that will kind of go and drop onto the lunar surface and collect dust to kind of study what is it like interacting with this dust, what does it do to the different materials on board. We also have some payloads that are looking back at Earth and studying kind of the magnetosphere is what it's called. So a really wide variety of payloads on board.
Regular cost-effective deliveries of NASA instruments to the lunar surface will be a game changer and improve access to the moon for scientists and future astronauts. What can we expect?
Yeah, so Firefly's goal is that we're sending yearly missions to the moon. We really want to have reliable and quick services for NASA and other commercial entities to get their payloads or cargo or science missions to the lunar surface and really gather as much data as possible to inform, future missions that might be manned missions on the lunar surface.
And where can our viewers go to watch these two landings? I know I saw, I guess maybe it was on Twitter, some early video as it's approaching, and just so cool to watch. So is there a spot where our viewers can go to watch the two landings and learn more about future exploration?
Absolutely. So on Firefly Aerospace's YouTube channel, we will have a live stream. That live stream will start at 1:20 a.m. Central, and the landing will occur around 2:34 a.m. Central. So that's a great place to go and watch and participate with us as we land on the moon.
I will definitely be watching. I am geeked up about this, as I'm sure there are lots of folks at Firefly and NASA that are as well. Ray Allensworth, thank you for joining us. Maybe we'll be chatting at some point soon about some of the future moon landings.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks so much for having me.
Okay, have a good one.